Your alarm goes off, it's early morning, you get out of bed, and to your horror, you realize that yet again, you've moved up another hole in your belt. You know what it is. You haven't been paying attention to your diet, you haven't been as active as you usually are, so consequently, you've gained a few pounds.
These sweatpants are all that fits me right now.
You aren't happy with the way you look anymore, so you decide to go on a diet. You know the concept of energy balance, and you know that to lose weight, you need to have a net balance of calories less than what it takes to maintain your weight, i.e. being in a caloric deficit. You can do this by either burning more calories throughout the day or consuming less calories. So you decide to go for it. Summer's here and you want your beach body yesterday. You slice your calories, you start running every day. You know what you want your six pack and nothing will stop you.
I am inevitable.
3 weeks have passed and your lack of carbs is starting to make you feel sluggish. You're mentally and you're physically drained, but you don't care. You want to keep pushing to try and get the body you want. However, your calories are so low now that you barely have the energy to train. And if your weight loss stops, you don't know if you can actually cope with having to lower your calories any further. So you try to diet as fast as you can. You slice your calories to 1,000 a day. You've been dieting now for 4 weeks, but it actually feels like 4 months. You don't know if you're more mentally or physically fatigued, but you reassure yourself the scales will be moving in the right direction. But there's a problem. You've tried to cut your calories so low that now all you can think about is all the delicious food that you're missing out on and cheating on your diet. And worst of all, you're not even close to your weight loss goal. You've made a terrible miscalculation and you've tried to rush your weight loss.
I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this.
Then, in a moment of weakness, you order a pizza. Each slice tastes better than the last. Your cheat meal turns into a cheat weekend. You go to the bars and restaurants with your friends, and then your cheat weekend turns into a cheat week. Before you know it, you've fallen back into your old habits and you've gained back all the weight you've lost and more. Your diet was unsustainable and the rebound has been devastating. You didn't have patience and you wanted your results too fast, so you tried to create a shortcut by starving yourself.
Not quite my tempo.
Patience is not practiced by many people in our modern world, and one of the key factors to successful fat loss is time. But how much time is actually needed for fat loss? Well, the answer is it depends. What it depends on is 2 factors. Firstly, how aggressive your caloric deficit is, and secondly, how much fat you actually have to lose. Someone who has more body fat will of course take a longer amount of time to lose that body fat. Typical recommendations for healthy fat loss are between 0.5 and 1% of your body weight in pounds per week, or roughly 0.5 to 2 pounds weekly. This rate of weight loss is great for helping you maintain a healthy hormonal balance, as well as maintaining as much lean muscle mass as possible. As you get leaner, the percentage of body fat that you can lose per week also decreases. And for obese individuals, the rate of weight loss can be pushed up to 2% of your body weight in pounds per week, providing that it is done under the supervision of a doctor or registered dietitian. The 3 key pillars to losing fat and keeping it off are time, consistency, and sustainability. Now that we know that our weight loss target per week is around 1% of our body weight, we can plan our diet out, and every 10 weeks we can take a dieting break. We can also plan how long our diet should last, depending upon how much weight we actually have to lose. If you've gained your weight over a period of months and years, it will take at minimum a third of the time you took to gain the weight to actually lose it. Take your time and be patient. You do not need to lose all your weight at once. And once you've lost around 10% of your body weight, take a dieting break. A few weeks of maintenance is a great way to help refocus on your diet. It will also reduce the chances of any metabolic suppression from prolonged starvation, and is a great way to help promote diet success and sustainability. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our latest videos.